Morning everybody, I'm back again on my second video in my pickup series. So I've just been going through my guitars and trying to find out the subtle differences between the different pickups. A lot of people just say they just can't hear the difference in many pickups. I was one of them, but I sat down recently and I've been listening to the I set the amp on the same settings and then I just jam away. I keep changing guitars and you can really hear the differences with pickups. And this one's a pretty easy one. It's the bare knuckle pickup called a Miracleman. So it's obviously a kind of Zakk Wylde vibe to it. So it's trying to replace the EMG 81 active pickup. This is a passive ceramic pickup. Hot as hell. Very hot pickup and very trebly, very high gain, very tasty pickup. I'm really enjoying it. Very handsome pickup as well. It's just a black kind of brushed steel casing. It's really nice and it suits the guitar as well, I think. So you should check out the Bare Knuckles site because they have crazy covers. You can get like kind of pinky, kind of red. You can get camouflage, green camouflage, different urban camo. You can get all sorts of crazy colors. So it's they're a really cool site. So I'm just going to play a little 1 minute of something Zakky-ish, so just to see what you think, and here we go. So as you can hear, it's got a few squeals and screams in there. It's got a really high gain, high output kind of thing going on, and I have to say it's very, very responsive. And if you leave it on long enough, it just goes crazy. It squeals away. And for general rhythm playing as well, it's no slouch as well. You can hear some. Probably not enough gain really to it's not saturated with gain. I've just got a straight through the Marshall stack at 2, so it's not that loud, and a little bit of reverb as well and delay. And in terms of just putting this on 1 or 2, it's got a lovely little sound there. Really tasty kind of sounds there. And put it around half, 5. Just really, really nice pickup. Just going to jump on really quickly to the 81, and you can really hear, the difference with the active pickup going on. So excuse the noise. Again, you're going to hear a lot more distortion in this signal here. And much easier to squeal. It's actually not that easy to squeal. You probably need a tube screamer on there to squeal, you know. So this is the one that was meant to replace, as it were. This is the classic 8185, and amazing. It's almost like another kind of instrument, the EMG 81. It always has your back. It's like there's a mini tube screamer built into it nearly. It's just such a responsive, ultra responsive, probably the most responsive pickup I've ever used, the 81. It's just molten hot, you know. So and in terms of chords as well, it's just beautiful. So I'm just going to try a B major with an E in the bass, and you get a really good sound. You get this. So there you go, that's the classic 81 EMG. Does it compare to it? Will it replace it? Probably not. No, I don't think so, but it's much clearer. The only problem with this pickup, the EMG 81 that I can hear, is that it's too much. It's always just that little bit of distortion there, like not gain but distortion, and you can hear. It's beautiful for metal, but and you can never get enough of it. But this guy is fantastic for a cleaner, kind of crunchier AC/DC-ish type of playing. It just seems to really fit, even though it's not designed for that. I just love it for the kind of more crunchy rock, 70s, 80s kind of rock, where when it comes to the real metal stuff, I just think the EMG 81 has yet to be beaten. And it's not fair, again, because it's an active pickup. It's just not fair to compare the two. But I'll just go straight back on. Again, sorry about this. And we'll just have a listen to the Jackson again. You're going to get less gain as I go back to this, but still absolutely no slouch in the gain department. Just can't compare it to the 81. Beautiful, gorgeous pickup. So there you go. That is the Bare-Knuckle Miracleman pickup. A beast, a passive beast, I would say, a passive beast, but very, very well worth the money. They're not cheap. I must add, they're not cheap. They're the clarity, as you can hear, though, it's well worth it. They're about $150 for a single one. I think it's about $280 for the set. And probably, you know, another $80 to get them installed unless you install them yourself. And so they're not cheap, but I have to say, a beautiful rock, heavy rock, 80s, not too heavy, not, you know, just not into the Metallica realm, but definitely 80s rock and heavy metal, you know. But beautiful, fantastic pickup and highly recommended. Finally, like I said, it's unfair to compare the 81 to this guy, but it does about 75% of what the 81 would do, in my humble opinion. So I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for listening, and I will see you again soon. Thanks, guys.